Think of all the things you could do in life, all the possibilities if you just reached your full potential. Well, you don't have to dream it, you can do it. And performance psychologist Dr. Joe Pace is going to help you do just that. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we hear that people only use 7 to 10% of our potential. Why? What is going on here?
Well, most of our potential lies at the subconscious level in our mind, and we have things called habits, attitudes, beliefs, and expectations that get in the way and hold us back. And research shows that 85% of our habits, attitudes, beliefs, and expectations are established by the time we're 3. And solidified by 5.
Wow.
And then on to age 11. And we refer to that as the first 4,000 days.
Wow. So if all of that stuff is locked in at that young of an age, as an adult, how are you supposed to maximize your potential? Is this something we can't change?
No, we can change it. But
Good.
it requires taking a look at what habits might be holding you back.
Okay.
And sometimes you don't see it, so you have to ask other people that are mentors to you, what attitudes do I have holding me back? What beliefs, what expectations?
Maybe you're afraid to try new things or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then what you do is you replace those pictures again. You look at what would this habit look like fixed? What would this attitude look and feel like fixed? This belief, this expectation. And you keep visualizing that over and over in the brain. And you begin to move that way. It takes a minimum of 3 weeks to 3 months of repetition to cause that kind of thing to happen.
So it's almost like the more you think it, the more you start to believe it, and then your actions will follow.
Yes.
It's interesting. I feel like I've heard about that in the world of sports too.
Yes.
Didn't Michael Jordan or someone say they used to visualize the ball going into the basket and then shoot? So there's that power again of mind over matter.
Yes, he would shoot 1,000 foul shots with his eyes closed on an airplane seat. Net only.
Yeah.
And the brain doesn't know the difference between actually physically doing it or doing it in your mind, because the same neurons and the same motor muscles are working, whether you're visualizing it or physically doing it.
And I have a feeling that worked out pretty well for him. Don't you?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about how this stuff happens at a very young age. For parents then, with children now, are there things that we can do as parents to set those habits and expectations on the right track for our kids?
Absolutely, but we have to look at our own first.
Okay.
Because kids will pick up our habits, attitudes,
Very
beliefs,
true.
and expectations. Because if it's true that 85% is between 3 and 5, they're with parents most of the time.
Right.
Or grandparents, or daycare folks, and so forth. So we need to be very conscious of what they're picking up.
So changing our own habits first, and then they'll pick up on
Right,
that,
and
follow
being
suit.
very conscious of what they're doing and showing them the correct way.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Joe
you for
Pace.
having
You
me.
guys head to the website conversationswithdrjoepace.com for more information.